Twoje miejsce docelowe jest właśnie tutaj. Typowy kierowca autobusu. Jesteś na miejscu. Zapraszam do oglądania. Jarosław Juszkiewicz.
Dzień dobry. Wczesna godzina, sobota, 14 sierpnia. Chłodnawo bym rzekł. Chłodnawo. No i cóż. Czasami trzeba wstać rano, ale to i tak nie jest rano, bo w komunikacji miejskiej chłopaki wstają o której? O 3:00?
Alongside that, what will normally happen is one of the inspectors will get on the coach and pick a few of you at random. Alright, it's always the good looking people. They'll pick a few of you at random, and then you will also get off the coach with your hand luggage, and you will be searched like an airport style security search again. Your bag will go through the x-ray machine. So they don't normally do everybody, they just do random searches. Alright, once that's done, we'll then get back on the coach again. Well, for most of you, stay on the coach anyway. Everyone will get back on the coach, and then we will drive up to the lane in order to board the ferry. Once we've driven onto the ferry, someone will be there to greet us and escort us upstairs to the decks of the ship. There is a lift if people need it. Most of the time it is just the gangway. Right, so if someone does prefer the lift instead of the stairs, just let them know, or I'll let them know, and they'll take you up on a different route to the rest of us. 9 times out of 10, they will give us a cabin, a room, not per person, just one large room for us to make as our rendezvous point. It's called a cinema room. There is no TV cinema screen in there, so the name is very misleading, but they called it a little cinema room, and that is just where we can relax for the crossing. Now, you are not stuck in this room. That's a very pretty sky, isn't it? You are not stuck in this room. You can leave the room whenever you want to, but it's just nice to have a base that is kind of our space. Now, it's not a locked room. Other people can come in, but you'll find that I'll just start talking loudly and they'll soon leave. So that's normally the trick I use to have a private space. So if you are thinking, I just want to have a little nap, to be honest, they're probably the more comfy seats on the ferry anyway. I would just go and have a little nap in that room, but then you are free to go and explore and use the coffee at the cafe and the restaurant, so on and so forth. Now we're crossing back over onto Portsmouth Island. Now, as I said, as soon as we start departing, we'll stay in the room and have a little chat and everything. There'll be a few announcements that will be going on in French and English and in Spanish. Once we start departing, what I would propose is we all head upstairs to the outdoor observation area, because at that point we're going to go amongst the ships. And remember, we're in the middle of the Navy at this point, so as soon as we start departing, there's normally a minesweeper on the left-hand side. You've got a few of the aircraft carriers, you've got a couple of cruisers, so it's actually nice to get out and have a little look around, surrounded by these ships, especially as you're looking down on them. Except the aircraft carrier, you're not looking down on the aircraft carrier, I can assure you. I was told yesterday that the aircraft carrier was out on exercise until 2100, and sometimes the wind in the channel can be quite choppy, in which case she would have stayed on the outside of the mouth of the channel, but either way we should see her, and that would be HMS Queen Elizabeth. And you'll get to see some of the subtle differences between our aircraft carriers and yours. Ours, for example, have a ramp. Yours don't, do they? They're just flat and you like catapult them off. So yeah, we've got a nice little ramp and send them up there. So you'll be able to see some of the nice differences. If she's not docked against the side as well, which would be nice, we're not going on the Virgin ship, just so you're clear. That is not our ferry. If she's not docked against the side, it will also give you an opportunity to see the little Gallipoli campaign ship from World War I. You will see the mast of HMS Victory. Alright, she's going through a 15-year restoration project at the moment, so there is kind of a big white tent over her at the moment to protect her while these works are going on, but you will be able to see the 3 masts, and also HMS Warrior is docked up near the Spinnaker Tower. You know that big white tower? There's a nice clipper ship just to the left of that. That's the flagship of Queen Victoria's fleet. So if you feel brave enough and warm enough, as soon as the ship starts moving, I propose we all go upstairs outside, and then you'll be able to see these ships as we depart. You'll have nice views for probably about 25 minutes. We'll also go past Southsea Common, which is where the D-Day story was yesterday with the LCT, so you'll get to see that from the water, and then we'll enter into open water. Once we're into open water, it is very, very important that you switch your phones to aeroplane mode. The reason being is once we get out to open water, obviously we're too far away from the coast to pick up mobile phone signal. There is one signal provider out in the channel, and that belongs to the Royal Navy. And if you make or receive a call, take it from personal experience. It's very expensive. I had a student of mine on one of these tours, and he decided to make a quick phone call home to mum and dad just to say, oh, I'm in the middle of the channel, this is where the troops are followed from, and all this sort of stuff. Really, really cute kid. It was 3.5 minutes. It cost him $85.
Oh.
Yeah. So please do not just switch your phone on aeroplane mode. To be honest, when you're on board, you can switch it on aeroplane mode straight away, but that is the cue. When you start seeing the coast, that's when you want to go, right, switch it off. You do get Wi-Fi on board, however, you only get 30 minutes. You get 30 minutes free Wi-Fi, which starts the second you go connect. As soon as you connect, you're on it, and that 30 minutes is then straight. So we want to go through the passenger one. Passenger.
Oh, terminal.
Yeah, terminal first, and then we go through here. No, this is where the car's gone.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, we need to go in this foot
Oh,
passengers
right,
first,
fine.
check in. So the rest we'll go through and explain again step by step on the ferry, alright? For now what we're going to do, this is the terminal over here. We're going to get parked up in front, head into the terminal. This is where you just need your cells and your passports. Take your cells and your passports in. You'll give them the passport, they will check your passport, and more than often than not, they will keep hold of your passport. At that point, if you need to use the restroom is in the back left-hand corner of the terminal. If you don't, you can then head straight back out here and get back on the coach. Alright? Yeah, you can leave everything on board. All you need is just you and your passports. If you want to take your bag, you can, but it's not crucial. You just need you and your passport. So once you've got that together, I'm going to go ahead and now, just to see what counter they want us at, but then follow me in. It'll be just one desk that we check in at, and then once we're done, you can get back on the coach, and I will bring you your passports back out. Any questions? You're enjoying the morning music?
Yeah.
Good, good. Everyone's got their passports back, correct? Yeah, excellent, excellent. And now everyone has a boarding card?
Yes.
Okay. So your passports, you're not going to actually need them again until we're in France, but it is very important that you do take them onto the ferry with you, because when we get off the ferry, we're getting off as foot passengers and making our way as foot passengers to immigration. Remember, we're not taking this coach, so please make sure the best thing is keep your boarding pass with your passport for now, put it in your hand luggage that you plan to take onto the ferry with you. Alright, what's going to happen now is we're going to drive round towards where the coaches and vehicles can board. I just had a look, the Virgin ship. So all of our, this again is part of the rivalry that I talked about yesterday with Southampton and Portsmouth. Southampton is the cruise ship terminal as well. So if any of you ever got a cruise from Southampton before, from England, if you do, again, there's some that leave from Greenwich, some that leave from Liverpool, mostly from Southampton. Virgin, now that they've started their cruises, they've decided to be different, and they are leaving from Portsmouth, so Southampton are not happy about that. You know, this new high-end ship that you can see out there. Our ferry is the one next to it, alright, which normally you see the ferry and you're like, wow, that's impressive. Now that Virgin have their 16-deck ship next to it, suddenly it looks rubbish. But let's ignore, sorry, trash. Is that better? Got some water. So now it looks awful. But yeah, pretend the Virgin ship is not there and it's actually quite an impressive size. We're going on board the ship in Normandii today. So yeah, we'll go through this a little bit. We've got to go through our check-in and the coach check-in procedures and all that sort of stuff. Once we get through this first bit, that is when we will then go through baggage search, Again, this is kind of this is exactly the same as the airport. You don't get to decide what they do, they decide what they do. But what they normally do is they'll stop the coach, they'll open up the lockers, and they will pick a few random bags, pull them to the side, and then you have a look out the window. If your bag is one of those bags, you get off the coach. They'll then come on board, they'll point a few of you out, and then you get off the coach with your hand luggage, and they'll do a general security screening of you as well. Does that make sense for everyone? They do what they want to do depending on the day it is. This is the point where I don't talk much, just because, I know, crazy, isn't it? Just because they hear the accent. And they hear I'm from Southampton and they get really mean to me. So I tend to, you think I'm joking? I'm not. If I board as a foot passenger, I get searched every time. And I'm not even exaggerating, every time. And I do this crossing about 15 times a year, and every time I seem to get searched. And then I asked one of the security guys once, I said, why does this keep happening? And he said, oh, you must have a lovely voice. I said, I'm from Southampton. He said, yeah, that's what we mean. And I went, oh, okay. So we're going to wait down this lane if that seagull moves out the way. And then just over on the right hand side, you might be able to see the little sections there where we get our bags checked. So we'll just wait here until we're told to move on. We'll head in there, see what happens.
Morning.
Have you got your boarding pass, please?
Yes, sure, yeah.
And how many have you got on board?
27
27
plus,
of you.
yeah, including me.
Right.
Thank
Wait
you.
one and we'll get you in there.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay, so they're moving us on straight away, which is nice. The quicker we get through all this, the quicker we can board. So we'll head in here and see what they're. Oh no, we're not. See, this is when they go on a power trip. They're like, yeah, come on. No, that's too far. Stay. And then they do. Good coach. That Virgin ship looks really weird from the back, doesn't it? It looks very, yeah. Dale said that he thinks our ship looks better. I think he's lying. Okay, so we will sit here and see what they'll do. As I said, someone will probably come on and repeat what I've said or change it up. Who knows what they'll do. Oh, perhaps getting in trouble. Okay, so we'll wait to see what they say to us.
Maybe, I don't know, but maybe Americans inside. Good morning,
Morning.
how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Routine security check, engine off, handbrake on. Yeah, you in a search area, nobody's allowed to take photos or recording, okay? Who is in charge of the group? Okay, what I can do now, the driver will step out, will open the luggage compartments. My colleagues will pick up 3 suitcases. We need the owners to step down. No any luggage from inside. I'll do random selection, 3 persons from inside with the rucksacks or bags or whatever else. They're going down for search, and we need the person who is in charge to follow us. Thank you.
Good morning again, Richard. That's all secure on the ship. I'm going to make my way down.
No luggage and
I'm
step
going to
out.
make my way down to the captain,
Absolutely, don't mind.
Brilliant lady.
You open the
They say the
sides.
good looking people
Both
get
sides?
first.
Yes.
Yeah, that is why. Did you hear her shout Red Army? That was a dig at me for being from Southampton. Okay. Thank you. Everyone's back on. No one got taken into another room. So with everyone going through and talking, he gets to me and I talk, he's like, so where are you from? I'm going to guess Louisiana. And I went, Southampton? And she was like, Red Army! So she started taking the mick out of me. But yeah, apparently I sound like I'm from Louisiana. I just came from New Orleans. Did I pick up the accent that quickly? Amazing. So ignore the big luxury cruise line to the left. Have a look to the other left, and you see that little tiny ferry over there. That's where we're going. Not the Condor, the one in the middle. In fact, you can see one of the Navy ships just in the gap there. Fun. Okay, so let's go left. So we're going to head on, hopefully drive on pretty much straight away when they are ready for us. We're one of the first ones to board, which is always nice.
1 week later.
Yay! Yeah, I thought they'd forgotten us. I'm like, there's no one left. It's just us. Looks like we're going on the Virgin cruise. Surprise! That rolled her eyes as we drove past. See, now we're right at the front. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so get what you need together. I'm pretty sure someone will be coming over in a second, and then they will guide us upstairs to our rooms, our cabin area.
Hello, good morning. Bonjour. Bonjour. How are you? I'm good, and you?
Very good, thank you.
Good. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I just wanted to hear the best. I just wanted to take you to, the main deck and the lounge. I mean, you don't have a book lounge, but there are many places and there's...
Oh, we don't have a lounge?
No, it's full today. But there's one lounge with very few people, like maybe 12 hours. Because it hasn't been booked, sometimes you can book it in advance.
Well, we tried, and they said you've got to wait until you're on board.
Alright.
Yeah. Can we go to them?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna take you there. Everybody can walk easily, or you want to take the lift? I can take you to the lift, that's fine.
I think there'll be 2 or 3 people that might want the lift.
I mean, we can do a few trips with them. Okay?
Does anybody want to take the lift?
It's 4 set of stairs to get to the main deck.
2 people.
Yeah. Alright. Should I show you the way and
Yes,
go
please.
together?
Yeah, if we can use, if that lounge has only got 12 people, can we join them?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I wanted to book it, but then lots of people arrived, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry. We do our best. You'll be comfy anyway.
Okay. Do you want this?
No, I'm fine.
That'll be good.
What's your name, please?
Lisa.
Lisa. Very well.
Okay, once you've got your stuff ready, we can head on up. So grab your jackets, grab your bags, your passports. Anything that's left on the coach is fine, but you will not now see it until tonight.
Oh yeah, passport, and they will be leaving by the gateway in France. So yeah, Thank you.